I was having a conversation the other day with some of my people, and I kept using the word system. And most of the time when you say system, most people's brains go to technology, AI, computers, electronics. And I realized that, to be honest, that's where most people's minds go to when they hear the word system. Myself included, I used to think about it in a very technological way. So I do get why it's a bit confusing. I didn't really associate systems with thinking about life. When I say system, I don't mean technology. I really mean anything that has structure to it, where I can see clear inputs, whether that's coming from myself or external people, the environment, and these inputs are creating outputs, results. Anything where you can start to recognize patterns, to me, is a system. My daily routine is a system. My habits is a system. The way I behave, the way I might think about something and the way I might react to something, that's a system. My finances are a system, as well as the environment around me. That is a system too. I've spoken about some of the systems that I've begun to identify in my life personally, like my posture, my daily trading. I've realized systems in that, patterns within that. And I think the shift for me really came where I started to realize that not everything is random. A lot of things are actually patterns. And a lot of those patterns are coming from systems that are quietly at play. A lot of the time we don't even know these systems are there. Those kind of systems turn into habits. Again, because we don't usually look at life in that way, we see things more isolated. So we see things as one-off events that happened randomly by itself, and we're not always looking at the different components that we was doing or that others was doing or the environment was doing that has connected all these structures and that lets systems play off other systems. If I don't recognize a system, or if I don't recognize something as a system, it means I probably don't understand how it works. I can't see the inputs that's leading to the outputs. And if I don't understand that, personally, I don't know how I can change anything without really understanding how it works. I was against AI at first. I was against systematic thinking. It felt very robotic, unhumane. But when I really started to look at systems and all the different systems at play in my life, that's when I started to see things really differently. And the word system for me is no longer just something technological. It's actually something very, very human. All the systems that we've put in play around us that we're not aware of. And of course, all the systems that are operating around us that we didn't put in place. But now that I'm seeing systems and seeing them in a different way, I can't unsee them. I see them in so many different aspects of my life. And as you guys know, I'm forever trying to learn, forever learning.